Hey guys, um, so here we finally go. Um, I've been saying this that I'm gonna be doing my top 10 most highly anticipated movies of 2024 video, and well, now here we finally are. Um, so now I know I did one of these last year, and I know the last one didn't really age the best because well, there was a certain movie on that list which really didn't live up to the hype, and also there were some movies I didn't include on the list, which, looking back, I honestly would have included. Uh, but anyway, so I'm gonna do one of these again because why not? Um, so yeah, but there's 10 movies coming out this year, which I am really looking forward to. Um, there's quite a few movies coming out this year that I'm very excited for, so I had to boil it all down to just 10, but ultimately I decided on my 10 movies. Now, here's the thing, right? Out of the 10 movies on this list, 4 of these are actually technically 2023 releases because they premiered and had releases in other countries in 2023, but I'm gonna include them in this video anyways because like because all these four, 3 of them are coming out in this month in January actually, and I've been hearing very high praise for these movies, so it's because of that I'm really excited to check them out. Um, but yeah, I also made sure to include some movies that are like actually being released to the public this year. But yeah, I have my 10 films, so with that, here we go. Here is my top 10 most highly anticipated movies of 2024. At number 10, we have The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. Yes, that is right. They are actually making a new Lord of the Rings movie. Except what's going to be interesting about this film is that it's actually like an anime movie. It's gonna be not it's gonna be animated, but it's actually gonna be an anime movie. So it's an anime Lord of the Rings, which is honestly a very interesting idea, and it's basically, I think it's set like 100 years before the events of Lord of the Rings, and basically focuses on, as it says in the title, the War of the Rohirrim, and like we've got the main character, the king, whose name I can't remember, and he's gonna be voiced by Brian Cox in this movie, so that's gonna be very interesting. What's even more interesting is that not only is the character of Eowyn gonna be featured in this film, but that Miranda also, who of course plays the character in the Peter Jackson movies, is actually gonna be voicing her character in this film, so that should be really interesting. And well, yeah, I mean, I absolutely love Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings movies. Are some of my absolute favorite movies ever made. So, just guessing like a new film, like, but it's actually an anime this time. Really interesting. It's being released like this year, kind of at the end of this year. It's being released December 13th, and I am very interested to check this one out. So, yeah, hopefully this ends up being a good film. We'll have to wait and see. So coming in at number 9, we have Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. Now, I am a pretty big fan of the previous MonsterVerse movies. I've enjoyed pretty much each and every one of them in their own right, and yeah, now we're getting a continuation of the series with this new film, and it looks awesome. It looks epic. Like, I can't wait to see it because I think this film is it's definitely going to be like expanding upon the lore of the series. Like, actually, like because we're going to be seeing like a bunch of new Kongs in this film, and you've got the main villain, who is this Kong known as the Scar King. Um, and of course you've got our two big boys back, ready to just cause some colossal destruction again. Um, Now, I mean, I don't know if this film is going to be able to live up to Godzilla minus one. Well, also, I know Godzilla minus one isn't actually a part of the monster, so it's its own thing altogether. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you've seen my review or my top 20 best movies list. Like, with how just utterly amazing that movie was, I'm not sure if the new Empire will be able to, live up to that. But with that being said, it still looks like a pretty awesome movie. And this one's coming out in a few months from now, being released April 12th. When this does come out, I'm excited to see it and just get some more kaiju action. Number 8, we have another movie which is a bit similar to Godzilla X Kong. Well, not really, but where it's similar, it's that it's another ape movie. Now, of course, being Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, this is the fourth entry in the Planet of the Apes series. And this one is not being directed by Matt Reeves anymore, sadly, because he's probably too busy with the Batman movies. But instead, we have Wes Ball, the guy who directed the Maze Runner movies and is going to be directing the Legend of Zelda movie as well from Sony. But yeah, this movie looks epic. Like, basically, this film is set generations after Caesar's time. I say it's gonna be selling this whole planet of apes, where I think like his old practices and stuff. There's gonna be like a whole bunch of conflicts from what I'm seeing. It looks like a great film from the trailer. Like if they do get this right, this could definitely be one of the best blockbusters of the year. Also, I'm really excited to check this one out. This one's being released May 24th. Can't wait to see it. I hope it's a great movie. At number 7, we have Kung Fu Panda 4. The first movie in the Kung Fu Panda series in 8 years. Yes, that's right. It's been nearly 8 years now since Kung Fu Panda 3. And now, after this long wait, we're finally getting the fourth installment in the series. And in this one, he's about to become the spiritual leader, and well, he's going to be teaming up with this fox character named Zen, and they're gonna get together a team to fight this movie's new villain, the chameleon, who can transform into some of Poe's previous enemies like Tai Lung. Yeah, that's right, we're gonna see Tai Lung again in this movie. That's gonna be amazing. Hopefully we get to see some of the other old villains as well, like Lord Shan and Kai. Because, well, I mean, the chameleon does say in the trailer that she wants to turn into all the master villains, so I assume that's going to mean Lord Shannon Kai as well as got to. Um, yeah, overall, this looks like an awesome movie. Gonna be just an absolute fun time. Now the only thing is that the Furious Five haven't been shown in any of the marketing, but according to the film's director Mike Mitchell, they actually are supposed to appear in the movie. So, like, I mean, even if they do only have like small roles in this film or like just cameos, at the very least, I do hope that we get to see them. Uh, but honestly, outside of that, this movie looks great. I cannot wait to see it when it. Well, Nora's not getting this movie until March 29th, but when we do get this film, I cannot wait to see it. At number 6, we have Deadpool 3. Yes, we are finally getting Deadpool 3. And I mean, it's been nearly 6 years now since Deadpool 2. It's been nearly 6 years since we last got a Deadpool movie. But, you know, now we're finally getting a new Deadpool film, and well, this is the only MCU movie that we're getting this year. Interestingly enough, yeah, of course, we don't know too much about the plot, but what we do know is that it's actually going to be set in the MCU, and apparently it's going to be like a multiverse movie, and of course we're going to see the return of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. So, you know, that's going to be very exciting to see. Yeah, honestly, I can't wait for Deadpool 3. Hopefully, it's a great film. I mean, if like this could just be an utter blast of a film to watch. I can't wait to get more plot details and eventually the trailer at some point. This film is being released July 26th. Yeah, I cannot wait to watch it. I hope this is going to be a great movie. So now midway through the list, and coming in number 5, we have Civil War. Now this is a new film from director Alex Garland. I've been a pretty big fan of his previous work. Like, he's directed some good films, alright, like Ex Machina, Annihilation, Men, all very good films. Of course, he was also the writer for 28 Days Later, which is a great movie, and he was also the writer for my favourite movie of all time, Sunshine. And yeah, I mean, with this new film from him being distributed by A24, it's like set in like a future America where as you said, there's like a civil war going on between like the two different sides of America. It's gonna be an interesting film to, you know, talk about and discuss. As you know, I mean, there's been a lot of discussion about this film online and stuff, because you know, how it's gonna be a very political movie to talk about. But honestly, from the trailer, I think this looks like a great film. Hopefully, Alex delivers on this one, because well, I just think it's gonna be like a great film. Like, it's just showing all the scope of all this like disaster going on. And I think there's definitely going to be some very interesting political themes in this movie, I think is going to make for a very interesting discussion. You've got like a good cast in there with Kirsten Dunst and Wagner Moran, some other good actors as well. It just looks like a really interesting movie, and this one's scheduled to be released April 26th. Hopefully this is a good film. I cannot wait to check this one out when it releases. Alright, so from here on out on the list, now all these other films are actually 2023 movies, but we're getting them in January/February 2024. Alright, so coming in number 4, we have All of Us Strangers. Now, ever since I heard about this movie, like when I saw the poster for it and I was at the Man Point Cinema going to see Dream Scenario, so I saw the poster and I was thinking, what's this film? And I looked it up, saw it was being released in Ireland January 26th. I watched the trailer and I thought, alright, this could be a really interesting movie, because pretty sure this is based upon a novel, like a Japanese novel from the 80s, but it's like basically the plot of this one is like you've got Andrew Scott in this, who plays like a screenwriter, and he gets into a relationship with Paul Mescal's character, and basically Andrew Scott, he's writing, he's writing, it's like about his parents who both died when he was 12, and it's like basically he goes to visit the old house where he lived as a kid with his parents, and well, he finds his parents there, and they're like the exact same age as they were the day they died, and his parents in this are played by Claire Foy and Jamie Bell. This looks like a great film, honestly, from the trailer. Looks really interesting. And of course, I think this film has already been released in like other areas. It's not coming out in Ireland until January 26th, but I am very excited to check it out when it releases, because I've heard a lot of praise for this one. Like, I've heard some people calling it like one of the best indie movies of 2023, so yeah, when we do get it there at like the end of this month, I cannot wait to check it out. Hopefully it does live up to the hype. So then at number 3, we have The Holdovers. Now this is a film which it released there late 2023 in America and stuff, and this one has gotten a lot of very highly positive reviews. Like, when this film, it focuses on this teacher played by Paul Giamatti, who's basically for the Christmas holidays, he's left at his boarding school with this student who doesn't have anywhere to go for the holidays, and I think it's like the lady who's played by Divine Joy Randolph is there as well, and it's meant to be like a comedy, and I cannot wait to check this one out when it releases January 19th. I have heard a lot of very highly positive reviews. It's getting a lot of buzz during award season. I've heard some people say that this is like meant to be like a new Christmas classic. If that's the case, then this is definitely going to be an interesting film to watch. Then number 2, we have a movie which is actually coming out this week in Ireland, and this film is called Poor Things. Now, this movie, it's about, we have Willem Dafoe in this, who is basically this scientist who, basically he takes the mind of a baby and puts it into the body of a deceased woman. Names her Bella Baxter, and she's played by Emma Stone, and it's basically the story of this woman who's having to live both as a child and as a woman. Actually, the trailers and stuff, this is definitely a really freaky kind of a film, but this is another one which has been getting a lot of buzz during award season. I've seen very highly positive reviews with this one, people calling it like one of the best films of the year. And it's being released here in Ireland this coming Friday. I cannot wait to check it out when it releases. Cause oh boy, hopefully this film lives up to the hype. And then for number 1, my most highly anticipated film of 2024, Migration. Doc movie. That is it. Just duck movie. That is it. Just duck movie. That is it. Anyways, guys, so I hope you enjoyed my 2024 most highly anticipated movies list. Let me know down below what some of your most highly anticipated movies for this coming year are. And stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be my review of Night Swim. Yes, I went to see this one 2 days back, and once I get this video up, I will have my review of Night Swim for you guys, which I'll work on after this video. With that, everyone, stay tuned. Hope you Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. See you guys next time, and bye.